when evil parents realize they've been caught. Imagine a world where the people who are supposed to love and protect you are the ones who hurt you the most. A world where your own parents are evil. In this video, we will explore the moments when evil parents realize they've been caught. We'll look at cases from all over the world, and we'll try to understand why these parents did what they did. On the 27th of January in the year 2023, Alexei Treviso was admitted to Artesia General Hospital in New Mexico due to severe back pain. The remarkable aspect of this situation, however, was that this wasn't just ordinary back pain, it was labor pain. Instead of informing the medical professionals, she chose to do something unimaginable. What ensued was an event that left a lasting emotional impact on the medical team involved in this incident.
We started working her up. We did a pregnancy test on her, showed positive. She was a 9, that she had sex. Then she said she had to go to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom. She was in there for quite a while. We kept knocking on the door. Finally, we got her to open the door, and there was blood everywhere. She was cleaning it up. So we took her back to the room, and I was afraid that she knew she was pregnant. She had done something to herself. So the doctor started doing an exam on her. We had the lady come to clean the bathroom. She put the baby in the trash can, and then she put another clean liner over the top of it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So when they looked in there, there was no trash in there, but it was underneath the clean bag. The baby's dead. Okay, we have him in trauma too, but she killed the kid.
Yeah. How old was the baby?
I don't know. It's full term. She just had it.
Alexei had spent a considerable amount of time in the restroom, and it wasn't until the nurses noticed something that was amiss that they became concerned. Initially, they assumed that Alexei had injured herself and never anticipated discovering a deceased newborn in the trash can within the restroom.
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth.
It was not crying or nothing.
What did you do to it?
Okay, stop right here.
Stop.
The doctor recommended that everyone, including the officers, exercise patience while waiting for Alexei's condition to improve, given that she was experiencing bleeding.
Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she's delivered the placenta. She's bleeding significantly.
Yeah.
I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her up there as soon as possible.
Okay.
Obviously need your permission to transfer her.
The newborn was concealed beneath cloth at the bottom of the trash can, suggesting that Alexei had attempted to conceal her actions, but was unsuccessful.
Great. I'm gonna work on that. I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing.
I know.
What's more, she referred to her baby as nothing, stating nothing was crying, which offers insight into her character.
For me.
Like, how big is the baby?
It's full term.
What?
Nothing.
9 months?
Nothing was crying.
Lexi, have you watched the news of the girls that what they do to their babies and what they go to jail?
Nothing was crying.
Where did you put the baby at? Tell me the truth.
Not in there.
517.
That came out of your toilet bag?
It was crying.
You put it in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
In what bag? Why did you say anything to us? Do you want to get in trouble for this now? You could get in trouble for
Mom.
this.
Alright, just give it time, okay? We're gonna speak to
Alexei Treviso was eventually taken into custody and subsequently charged with first-degree murder and evidence tampering. If found guilty, she could potentially face a life sentence in prison. However, just when you thought parents couldn't become any worse, a distressing incident unfolded on April 22nd, 2021. when law enforcement officers responded to a residence upon hearing the anguished cries of children desperately calling for their mother. Concerned neighbors, alarmed by the children's distress, promptly dialed 911.
Someone passed out on the ground, right? Are they both your children? Yeah.
Upon their arrival, the officers were met with a disconcerting sight. The children were found confined to a room in squalid and dreadful conditions. Astonishingly, when the mother was confronted, she audaciously attempted to dismiss their cries as mere play.
Hello. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's up?
They've been screaming and crying.
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
He looks like he needs some juice or something. He's showing me his cousin.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints. They feel like there's children in distress over there.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah, they scream a lot and they're very
How old are they?
almost 2 and 3. They're very.
Is anybody supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like I was just in there getting them stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other daughter and
As it's sagging there, probably full.
they had a ton of juice and it was probably an hour and a half ago when I changed their diapers.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it's completely safe. It's just they're very, very loud and vocal. And since both of the windows are opened,
This is a safe environment, huh?
we're still cleaning it out. Their uncle lives and their aunt just left and they trashed the place. So,
I'm not enthused so far, to be honest with you.
neither am I.
You notice the cockroaches on the walls?
Yeah.
And you can see the...
So the screen was in there.
Yeah, the screen was in, but you see how they had the holes and so forth. They're pushing their fingers through, and I mean, I feel like you could easily push that out.
In addition to the appalling state of the house, the officers also observed cockroaches crawling on the walls. To compound the situation, the mother asserted that the residence was a safe environment for her children.
Out of it like she just awoke it. And they were banging on the door that was locked from the other side. With an empty juice cup. Mom.
With an empty
cream. Juice cup.
Juice cup? Oh, juice cup. I was like, what's a tooth cup? Okay.
And screaming, mommy, juice.
As the reality of her actions began to sink in, the mother, who had previously been unresponsive to her children's cries, broke down when placed under arrest for child neglect.
Reaching. You want to explain or?
Sure. So based on our findings tonight, okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you. Right? It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. Alright, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight on child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister, cousin. Is that what it is? Hopefully you guys are able to get up tomorrow and get back to your baby.
Yeah, with what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest.
We don't tolerate this. All right. The conditions they're in is unsafe for them, in general. Completely unsatisfactory.
Subsequently, Christina Coe and Gilbert Bridewell were taken into custody and transported to the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility.
Alright, go ahead, put your hands on your back, please. Put your palms together, just like you're praying. Palms together. Palms together.
Both individuals were charged with 3 counts of felony child neglect without causing significant physical harm. It was only due to the concerned neighbors' prompt action in alerting the police that these vulnerable children were rescued from individuals with such troubling disregard for their well-being. A very similar incident unfolded, but this time, children were left unattended in a scorching car until an alert Uber driver intervened.
I was just doing an Uber Eats here.
You're fine, okay.
And drove by, and the little girl was hanging out the window screaming.
What, the windows was rolled up though?
Like the two are like the two how they are were kind of like how they are, but the two back were this one was up. The little like 3-year-old here was hanging out the car screaming.
On August 21st, 2021, Ohio law enforcement officers were dispatched in response to a 911 call, reporting that children had been left inside a car for an extended duration.
I do gig work for work,
okay,
so
okay.
I was doing an Uber Eats here, and like I said, I drive by and the little girl was hanging out the window screaming for her mom. So I'm a parent, so I walked up to the car to make sure there was nobody in the car with them, and I asked her, I said, "What's your mom's name? I'll go get her." And then I saw the security guard and I asked him to come outside because this is a serious matter, and I was like, "You gotta call the police. This isn't okay."
Where's mom at?
Somewhere in her donating, man. Little girl said she's been here for a long time. She woke up.
To the astonishment of all involved, it was subsequently revealed that the mother had been donating her plasma and had checked in as early as 7:30 in the morning, leaving her 2 children inside the hot car for nearly 4 hours.
What's your mom's name?
What is it?
Tamisha.
Tamisha. Yep. She was a new donor too. She's been in here for at least 2 hours.
Something wrong with the phone on?
She was a new donor with she had a head wrap on.
Tuesday was here?
Yes. Me and Tuesday was there. I knew.
Fortunately, given the incident's early timing, the children had managed to endure the situation for a longer period, as the temperature hadn't yet become too intense.
How long have you been in there? It's only been like an hour.
When confronted, the mother appeared incapable of comprehending the gravity of her actions, underscoring her parenting capabilities.
So she's been checked in with us since 7:30 a.m.
7:30 a.m. Okay.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus.
It's getting really warm out here now.
It's really hot.
And
look, the baby's dressed in pants and long sleeves.
What's your name?
My name is Stacy. I'm the registered nurse here.
Alright, Stacy.
This is rolled up. Yes, ma'am. And the kids are here now.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
We come here. However, people here, bystanders, were able to, open the door, give the kids some water. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
However, this is severity crime. Okay. You can't just leave the kids in the car unattended. All right.
In a manner reminiscent of other cases, she broke down in tears after being informed of her impending child neglect charges.
I'm gonna go talk to my sergeant here. We're gonna let you know how we're gonna proceed. We're gonna go to the hospital, get the kids checked out. I'm gonna notify Child Family Services. All right, and we'll go from there. Okay. Okay. All duty.
Are you pregnant or postpartum?
No.
Go put your hands behind it. We're just detaining you right now, all right?
Put your hands I'm being detained?
Yes. Put your hands together like you're praying. Like you're praying. There you go.
The mother, who had previously failed to check in on her kids, now urgently requested to see them as she was taken into custody. The woman, later identified as Tamisha Mazie, unfortunately faced charges of endangering children. Subsequently, she was enrolled in a drug court mandated program, which she completed within a few months. In the next case, an officer from Volusia County Sheriff's Office responded to a call about a child who appeared to be neglected and was in the driveway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Did we find? No.
I just pulled over.
I found him. Man, my heart is like,
They were walking in the road.
yes, his baby.
He actually.
Oh, I know where he is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if
You want to come to me or you good there with her?
Oh, look at this.
All right, let's go. Let me hang tight. Can you pull over here for me 1 second? I think I remember this guy.
The officer had encountered this child before and knew who the parents were.
Is this where you live? You live here? Do you live here?
Yeah.
That's where you live? How'd you get out? Is this where you came from?
Yeah.
When the parents did not respond to the officer, they decided to gather witness statements and wait for the parents.
Where was he walking? He was just walking right here?
Yeah, get ready to walk into the intersection. And I'm just coming from Houston for my doctor's appointment.
Okay.
It's freaking me out.
Would you mind giving me a written statement about what exactly what happened? Okay, give me
I
1 second.
definitely will.
And I know you're working, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible for you.
Thank you.
You know, I don't want to say it's that trailer right there,
Right.
but I was out here for a similar incident, and it was that trailer right there. So I'm going to try to find the mom again.
Same child?
They were younger. They were younger, obviously, at the time, but that's why I'm kind of remembering him. You're a godsend today.
Yes.
Go ahead. You want to sit in the back of my car real quick? With the blue lights on? We'll put the blue lights on, all right? Woo! Look at you, man.
Oh, that's so cool.
The officer's conduct with the child was commendable, as it helped keep the child calm.
You like it in here? Woo! Boom, push it. Look at that. Where's your mom at? Where's your mom?
Shortly afterward, the parents appeared and were confronted by the officer.
You recognize me? No. You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that? Yeah. And your son today was in the street, walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a friggin' car. You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled.
Surprisingly, the mother showed no reaction upon learning that her son was at risk of being run over, revealing their character.
Step out of the car for me. Come here. Come on. Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this with both of you.
What? So you're arrested?
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why? Have a seat in the back of my car. I've had enough of you guys. Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why? Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Sir.
Poor parenting. Add that one to the list. Turn around. Come here. You're next.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus. All I want was the kid to get some clothes and get changed. You guys couldn't even do that.
Fortunately, the officer then informed the parents that they would be arrested for child neglect.
This is not fair at all.
It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair to your son. That's what it's not fair to. Have a seat. They're letting him eat old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get him clothes. He's walking around with his glass everywhere. You know, this is just ridiculous. My patience is...
It is disheartening that the parents did not display any remorse until they realized they were being arrested. The couple's son was placed into the custody of the State Department of Children and Families. And the parents, Yagiri Cato, 28 years old, and Jacob Kruger, 25 years old, were taken to the Vallejo County Branch Jail on a $5,000 bond.